Well, anyways, we went to where they filmed some movies up there, and it was just desert. Yeah. But seeing it in person, like, I thought the same thing. I'm like, oh, I've seen it in movies, you know, what's there to see? But seeing it in person is completely different. So I'm at 11. Out of 20. And it's also funny, like, when people live near stuff like that, you talk about it, and they're like, oh, okay. Like, they don't care. It's like, oh, you live by this huge attraction. It's in your backyard. And they're like, well, it's in our backyard. We can go anytime we want. What's there to see? Mm-hmm. And it's like going to different countries. It's like, oh, we came here to see this. And they're like, okay. Or like, when we went to Sweden, they have this like ice castle that they build for winter, and we were kind of there when it was starting to get cold. This one's in the shape of Mickey. Yeah, so we went to see the ice hotel. It wasn't done because it was still semi-warm. It was a little too warm for it. But yeah, like the people there, they're like, they almost acted like they didn't even, they've never heard of it. Like, ice hotel? What's that? It's a place made out of ice. I don't know. We saw like the dog sledding stuff, and it was too warm, so we didn't actually do dog sledding, but they kind of took their mobile out. Kind of like the training. I don't know. Like, to me, it's anything new. I just enjoy so much. And traveling, like, my family isn't big on traveling too far. Or at least, like, my husband and I were like, yeah, let's go to Europe. Let's go to places we've never been. I don't know. In an ice house? Because we don't have one here. Yeah. Yeah, so that, like, the bed, everything is made, like, chiseled away from ice. And they give you, like, the reindeer blankets that keep you super warm. And I never knew... Yeah, so I saw reindeer for the first time. Like, that's something cool. I don't know. And doing, like, the dog sledding. See how, like, the husky puppies. We don't have that here, you know. Yeah, and then they cooked a meal for us, and, like, the inside was with, like, the reindeer pelt. And I never knew how warm it really is. So with the ice hotel, you'd still be super warm under those blankets, apparently. But since it wasn't done, we stayed in one of the... They call it the warm room, so it's just a normal cabin that we stayed in. I guess it's been a while since I've been here. Yeah. either. But then you kind of learn that their antlers, they actually like shed. And they like regrow, I think every year or something. So I'm like, why are their antlers like all bloody? I'm like, did they kill something? It's like, no. They're just shedding. That happens every year. It's like, oh. That was a relief, because I'm like, oh, did they just like kill something with their antlers and it's just flesh hanging off of it? But no. I don't know. Those were the last people before you. You're lucky you came now, because they're all so full. So they're not hungry to eat you anymore. Yeah, so like last year, my husband and I, we had a Mediterranean cruise planned for our 10-year anniversary. And that was gonna be like last August, roughly. But that got canceled. So we're gonna go to Spain, go to Italy, all places in between. So. And then this Saturday will be our 11th anniversary, so I'm not sure if I'll be on streaming for that. And then tomorrow's gonna be a shorter stream, say like 3 hours instead of 4. I guess I'll get more of the red flowers since I keep eating them. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, but one of these days we'll plan that again. Yeah, so now it's 11. Coming up this weekend. I mean, I spend it with him anyways, like, the Saturdays that we play, that's pretty much just the two of us together, so. Yeah. Sorry, I have to stream. I have all my followers waiting for me. They're counting on me. I can't let them down. And it's been 11 years. We've spent so much time together. You know, one day doesn't hurt to be apart. It's not the right door. You know what? I'm gonna make the flower beds first before I eat these flowers. So I'm gonna eat them. They look tasty. Get out of bed by 6 p.m. Yeah. It hasn't been official that there's not going to be a stream. I'm just saying that most likely not. But it could still happen. You never know. I guess if you have Fall Guys, you're gonna have to play by yourself. Think of all the fun you'll be missing by playing it instead of watching somebody play it. We put all these body parts in this room. Can't walk. The skull leave this mess. Can you imagine if, like, the morgue actually looked like this? You walk, and I'd like to bury... Never mind. Which part belongs to George? One of these. One of these hearts was his. Keep forgetting to collect. You have to make your own plans. I know that's hard. When you're an adult and you actually have to plan your day yourself, like, that's so mean. So hard. How dare I make you make plans? Alright. Wake up, you have your cereal, or whatever you have for breakfast, and then you wait for the stream. But if that doesn't happen, then what do you do? What is there to do? Okay, I don't mean to take all of this stuff. Okay. Go back to bed. Well, gotta sleep again. Yeah, it's gonna ruin the rest of your week, right? Think. The only thing you can think about now is it's not gonna happen Saturday. So, your Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are just ruined. I see that too. Future brings doing adult stuff. Stay in bed for 5 days, yeah. It's a good way. It's a good way to pass the time, though. So I think I need a tiny bit more of the wood for that last bench that I want to build. Yeah, like I know some people do enjoy doing yard work. Like for me, I mean, I don't like doing yard work. And that's also with having allergies. It kind of makes it worse. Cause like 5 minutes in, I'm like all stuffy and sneezing. I mean, it would be a good excuse to get out of doing yard work though. Can't, allergies. I get a runny nose. Can't have that happen, you know. Yeah. Like I never lived in an apartment. Went from home to starter home. So, been in charge of all this stuff. Yeah. So it's like you don't have to do the yard work, but then you have to put up with all your neighbors. So. His body is perfect. He's got a 6-pack and everything. 3 stars. Oh, meant to press E. Yeah. So you all come home at the same time. You actually have to wave and say hi to the neighbor. All that hard stuff. So I think I needed, is it the simple parts? So I'm gonna go back, rest for the night, and then just take a quick break.